First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, Dorsey. And he's got some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On second down now, Dorsey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the record. Now they'll be looking at a 4th down.
Still to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Burns. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Dorsey. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Walton. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. Out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back and that's a good first step.
He'll try again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. Let's get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And some room to run now. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 32-yard line. 46 yards on the play. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Saints are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. They're always tough, NFL. 51
yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. It's Harrington. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Thanks for the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Dorsey, after getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
The good thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in and get it right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making a play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Walton, he's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 24, Watson.
Come on, G.
Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Watson.
Fuck.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. Harrington. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
Oh, my
but a lot
God.
of the blitzers, they come in.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 2nd and goal from the 1. Hunt. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Wouldn't be in the
Let's go on the extra point. tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
Come on, hold the block, G.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
I wish I would have had time to throw that bitch how I wanted to.
Here's no play call came in and plays low because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Texans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Walton being chased.
Come on.
And he'll be hit as he releases
Shit.
That'll fall incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I got almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson looking long for Thomas. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Looking to throw.
Yeah, nigga wide the fuck open for a touchdown, bro. He just throws the ball. Fuck.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly.
Man, this shit is alright, bro.
Back-to-back sacks on this place on frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Back to throw. Walton. And that one will fall incomplete.
Alright, man.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's Jack Fox now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put the
sack.
Taken down. Back in his own 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe for the run.
Time you made a good tackle.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Here comes the Saints punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final shot before break. Walton, he's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could run it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. That's confirmation.
We welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to run for the 3rd quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, we pay you the big bucks.
Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That nigga Watson
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, good pass. God damn.
He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out.
And now look
oh, hell no, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the 2nd half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yes, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the 2nd half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying.
They just did that shit, bro.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Watson now to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come.
They got a weak-ass, cheap-ass 3-point dog. Come on, man.
It's facing 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. So kind of disappointing here. I mean, yes, they get the 3 with a starting field position like that.
And you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Good tackle.
Did you sense the relief though?
Damn.
When they only give up the field goal?
So much green in front of a nigga, man.
Start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they're going to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
You gonna stop anytime soon?
They'll keep it on the ground. Dorsey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game
Please, baby,
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 2nd down, Dorsey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Come on, man. 41. Pick the block up and
They
we
were
get
waiting
it.
for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of
Got one
scrimmage.
job, bro.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Walton.
Look, he about to be wide open for the touchdown.
Not his best throw there, but what he's saying right now, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Going deep here for Parker. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away.
Forgot I had Jack Fox down.
That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. We're happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On 3rd down, it's Harrington, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Please, why are you making so much noise? Can you chill?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Watson.
Oh my God! No way!
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans.
That's the game right there, boy.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Harrington, and he stopped immediately there. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It looked like it's over,
so
it ain't over.
Incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And now some motion up front. That may back this try up a bit. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And they're
what?
Able to pick up the first and keep
Oh,
possession.
wow.
A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. A new lease on life after the 4th.
Why they didn't have a 1st down marker on the fucking field? And this nigga catch that bullshit. Alright, bro. What the fuck ever, man.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken a 4th quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. That gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
These niggas can't fucking fly.
At the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half.
Look at this shit, bro. He blocks the wrong nigga.
But they need their best drive of the game right here.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that's because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Walton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. On 3rd down, Walton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Throwing on 1st down. Walton.
Oh, no!
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Walton trying to lay one up deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn
Hey,
that you have to learn the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
Thank you.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now the point after try for Santos.
That's for not putting my superstar back on my nigga, man.
4-point game. So they'll get another shot.
You finna go lay down.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
You sleepy?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. He's going to look deep down the field. And
good shit.
Incomplete.
Go.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson.
Go!
It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
Go!
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They'll run on 1st down.
Come on, can I get a horse collar? There's a horse collar right there.
And it's 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensible.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the
These
2-minute
niggas
mark.
block the shit.
Get only 3 there. So
Understand your assignment, man.
7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To throw on 3rd down. Walton.
And this is caught. It's Parker.
Good first down.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, Dorsey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll get this out of
that weak ass catch you just did, bro.
Backwards here. Losing
Catch that take off running.
Get a quick timeout by New Orleans. As they go to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Backed up here in a tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Dorsey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Yes, sir.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Up the middle they go.
Ain't no fucking
Dorsey.
way, dog.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Dorsey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing a line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game.
Be quiet, baby, please. You're giving me a headache. You're giving Daddy a headache.
On 3rd down, Dorsey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will get the lead up to 7. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Orchestrate the blitz.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling?
Oh, my God.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Bro, I thought he was wide open. I didn't even see my dude over there, bro.
Game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were
That's
on
the only reason he caught that
midfield.
bitch. I thought my
They
nigga
needed
was nowhere to be
something
found.
near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity.